Have a Nice Gay.
Hey, beautiful. It's Sunday, April 11th, 2021. Welcome to Have a Nice Gay, the podcast that's delivered to you 99% of the time on time. I'm Kyle Getz here with my friend Mike Johnson, who I am a little bit calling out, or we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Calling you out. You approved this message in advance, so
yeah. The best part is
mean.
I'm gonna quality check your math. Like this is episode 77, so I haven't even.
This is episode 78. I did. Don't you worry. Okay. I've got this. I did the math. This episode is getting posted a little bit late.
Yeah,
and so we're going to talk about mistakes and forgiveness.
Mistakes and forgiveness. Yeah, I totally screwed up and did not post the usual midnight Pacific time. The show's been late, like a little bit after midnight a couple of times.
That we could just blame on Apple Podcasts or something.
yeah. And then the one time last week that it was like 6:30 a.m. Pacific because I was in a hotel and like it wouldn't upload and my laptop crashed. Anyway. Okay, I'm already doing it. I'm not even talking about this episode being late. I'm talking about previous episodes being late, and it's inevitably tied up with like I want to justify to you that it happened.
Well, it's interesting that I can already tell, like, you can recount the various times it's been even a little bit late, which I doubt most people would have even noticed the times it was slightly after midnight.
Yeah.
Do mistakes stand out to you, or things you mess up, did they stand out to you and stay in your mind more than the things you do right?
Yeah, more than the things I do right, absolutely, 100%. There, I am very much guilty of. I think of common human thing of having perfection be my default expectation.
Yeah,
like if everything went 100%, great. That just means zero bad things.
Yeah,
it isn't something that I notice or celebrate. It's just what I expect.
What should happen is, well, that's where the math helps. This will be the 78th episode.
Yeah. And
that means that 1.3% of them, this one will have been posted this late. So if you think about just how many times has it been late, this stands out a lot, like, to you, but also having 98.7% accuracy is like, or 90%, I think. And man, talking about accuracy, let me get my percentages accurate. It's when you think about it in that light, like, you've posted a lot of things on time for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I think that there's something to be said too for like the first time. Like there's something special about 100% that when you break that streak, especially if it's something that you were proud of, then really hurts.
Yeah.
So maybe I jinxed it. I quite recently was like, Have a Nice Gay is going so well. I'm like getting it done every night and I post it and I'm happy about it. And then I really, really screwed it up this time.
Well, okay. Question, two things. One, did you really, really screw up? That's a big, that seems to extremize, extrastrophize.
Yeah.
You didn't really screw up. Also, does this change how you feel? You said before this, you felt like things are going well and you're happy with it. Does this change how you feel about it now?
I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that I can just get back to the goodness and that this will just be a blip and it'll be fine.
Yeah. It's the most meta this podcast has been.
Right. Talking
about the posting of this podcast is a way to think about our behavior and how we think about our mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I do believe in apology. I'm sorry that this episode is late, both you and everybody listening. And we'll try to have a good week.
Yeah. I think the ability we've talked about forgiveness, especially for things that you don't need to hold on to and are not big enough to even probably in normal life, this probably wouldn't even merit a whole discussion. It's just interesting because of all the topics we talk about. We thought it was relevant, but it doesn't even have to be a big thing, but sometimes we make them into bigger things for ourselves. So I will say, I'm just going to make some assumptions on behalf of everyone and myself. You are forgiven and you're allowed to forget about this and move on. And speaking of moving on, when you move on tomorrow to the On Time episode, it's going to be Kyle's Motivational Monday. So stay tuned for our regular weekly episodes. If you want to check us out on social, we are at Have a Nice Gay Pod. You can email your Mike forgiveness letters to haveanicegaypod@gmail.com or visit us at haveanicegay.com. Until tomorrow, have a nice gay, Mike.
Have a nice gay, Kyle.
Have a nice gay.